everyone. Welcome to the Life Happens podcast. I am your host, Grace, with my co host, Kim. As you know, Kim and I are ministers, and we decided to create this space to combine our spirituality with practical things to create a balance, right? Because after all, life is about balance. I'm excited for maybe three reasons today. Firstly, because I have Miika today from Queen 3 and King. Hey, girl.
Hey y'all. Hey Grace. Hey Kim.
Hey.
And
Y'all
we have, girl,
Uh-huh.
we have CJ, but he's invisible.
There you
Oh,
go.
there you go.
CJ.
Yep, we have CJ from Elevate. Hey,
CJ in the
CJ.
house.
I know, with his red cup.
Oh my.
Okay, there we go. Okay, nah, my bad. And actually, today is Golden Cup. And the Golden Cup is for special occasions. You know what I'm saying? Wait, can I say the N word on the show? No, I ain't gonna say it. All right, I won't say it. But my boy Johnny Depp, you know what I'm saying? Got that case one against my boy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy JD. You know what I'm saying? So we turn up on my boy JD right quick. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God. You're already starting, and the show hasn't really started. I mean,
Did Johnny Depp win today?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Lord.
well, you knew he would when they said the girl said she's shit in the bed. I mean,
Right.
My boy
and
got
she looked
15
crazy.
mil.
Like, she was off, though. I was like, girl, you coming here looking real. Mm-mm. And then there was one time when it looked like she was doing coke on the stamps. Did y'all see that?
No, I didn't follow a case like that.
Like, I watched a little bit of it, like on I think it was on TikTok. Maybe they'll show like snippets when they're going live or whatever. Well, I just watched snippets of it. So how was yours weekend?
Memorial Day weekend. It was fun. William barbecue. So I had barbecue and people over. So it was a lot of fun to celebrate.
Where
Anytime
is
there's
CJ?
a reason to celebrate is always good, right?
I'm
To
CJ,
eat?
if you're gonna be on these shows, you need to be seated and you need to have
Yes.
your camera on.
And
Okay.
still.
Okay, first off, teacher, ma'am, respectfully, I was trying to make sure that my AirPods was in, you know what I'm
Okay,
saying? But we
good. But
good,
let's do that a little earlier.
Okay,
That's
you
how
really
you
sound
should.
like a teacher
That's how
for
you.
real. Hey, you sound like a teacher for real. Chill out. Miika, chill out. Damn. My bad.
That's
Hey,
a,
but you know what? But we good though. So anyway, respectfully. You know what I'm saying?
now,
Respectfully.
CJ, y'all getting it real. I have no makeup. Came straight home, changed, got
You
from work.
good. Yeah, I see. I see you came straight from the. But that's good though. But that's good. Yeah, but that's good though. You know what I'm saying? Miika, shout out. Hold on. Time out, y'all. Shout out to Miika. You know what I'm saying? Because she really, because she's a black woman, a black, single, strong woman that's out here educating our brothers and sisters. So I'm gonna clap it up for you. Thanks. Y'all ain't gonna clap it up. See, y'all ain't part of.
First of all, you acting like they are the only black people on here is Miika. What's up with that?
Right?
No, educating our children. Okay, I'm sorry, Miss Grace. Are you an educator? What ISD you teach?
Yes.
What ISD you teach?
Yes.
Okay. Right.
CJ, Kim and Grace's educating is a little more in depth than mine. They educating on Jesus.
Exactly.
So you see how I tried to give you praise. And
No,
you
and I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying?
let's
100.
give a clap to all the queens on this show.
Okay, I'm sorry. Oh.
Y'all clowning already, and we've been on for 4 minutes.
Oh wow.
Okay. Is the intellect, is that Eric? Hi, Eric. Am I right? That is Eric. Right?
Yes. Justin and
Nice to see
he's
you.
on with Justin and CJ a lot. Eric.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's our boy.
Okay.
Oh, he came to help CJ today.
Yeah.
Since he's the only male.
Lord.
No. I love this topic, self-awareness, right? People say knowledge is power, but it's not knowledge that's power, it's applied knowledge that is power. Because you can have all the knowledge, all the education, but you can be a bloody fool, right? And don't know how to apply it. It's just like I see people saying, I have such a high self-awareness, but it's not applied. It's not applied at all. So you know that you're a person that struggles with anger and you get into situations and you look like a hot mess because you don't know how to respond, you don't know how to control yourself or contain it. So is that self-awareness working for you really? Because self-awareness can either make you really or break you. It's like the Bible says, if any man lacks wisdom, he should ask for it. To me, it's the same thing. I meet a lot of old fools that say they have high self-awareness and they don't have. I almost said the S word. Miika says the S word is my favorite word. So today we're going to curtail the S word, okay? We're going to bring it back in. So,
oh, I said it plenty today for all four of us.
Oh, okay, girl.
Wow.
Well, then it's back on the roster. But we now have the segment, the Dear Kim and Dear Grace segment, where we talk about a situation. And today we are talking about this married couple. They sent in asking for help. I have my opinions, but I'm gonna hold it to. Have you guys read the scenario yet?
Yes.
Yeah, I glanced it over at work today. Yes.
Okay, so Kim, are you gonna read it first?
Yes, I am. Dear Kim, dear Rabia, my husband left 15 months ago. He has a lot of childhood trauma that he refuses to deal with and blames everything on me. He has become very bitter. We have a business together and he has done nothing toward splitting it up. He is very mean to me and has many blow ups. Emotionally, I cannot handle it anymore. So I said either we try and work things out or get to the root of this pain together or we split the business and move on. He said he has so much anger and resentment toward me that he cannot get past it, although he has done nothing to try to get past it. He will not talk to me unless it's a stressful decision to make about the business or adult kids, so there is no chance to reconnect. He said he has been putting it off because he thought his feelings would change, but they haven't. He lives with another woman, but puts no effort in there either. Says he hates that we got to this point and said this would never happen to him, but will not do anything to repair it. I asked if he would move to the camper for the summer and try to work on seeing if we can connect before we split the family business our kids are involved in. He said no. I asked if it was because it would end things with her, and then if we didn't work, he would have no one. He said, duh, you finally get it. Is there any hope to repair my 28-year relationship
Oh,
if
Lord.
he cannot get past the anger and blaming me for everything? Should I just split this business and let him see what life is really like without me, looking after so much for him? What should I do?
She on my damn nerves, but I'm gonna hold it. Okay, I am sick of her. But anyway, okay, CJ, let's start with you. What are your thoughts?
So I'm just wondering why is it always the people that are married that are coming, like, I swear it's the people that have been married for the most amount of years that has like literally these outrageous issues. Like this is an obvious, you know what I'm saying? You need to it was so many steps that should have not even happened. Like, but here's my thing, right? And this kind of what it went back to and I guess it might be an older generation of thinking they was together for so long. And just like how we talked about last episode, if I remember, it got to start. It all starts on year one. Probably not even on year one, on month one to see where this goes. You know what I'm saying? It's so many things that could have been avoided. And then on top of that, y'all got a business together. What? That's wild. Yeah. This is kind of which is kind of why like the whole business and relationship aspect, they kind of really don't go together, because when the relationships fall and when y'all have a business together, the business can also fall as well. You see what I'm saying? So, but if you just ask me personally, it would have been over a long time ago. It's quite evident that he ain't really trying to work on being with you. He's obviously he's trying to do something else. So just let that man go. But this is what I keep saying. See, it's always this older generation. And when I mean older generation, I ain't talking about super old, but we starting to see as a younger generation, we starting to see, oh, grandmama and granddaddy wasn't all the way there. Yo, our parents wasn't all the way there. Because these decisions they are making to choose to stay with each other because of the time invested, I should go down. So I'll leave it at that for now.
No, I hear what you're saying. It does seem like people that are married for a long period of time have these outrageous situations. And you're right, I agree with you. But people from the old, and even myself, stayed in marriages because we were taught that you stay no matter what,
Yes.
right? Which we know that is not true. You don't stay no matter what, because really you have one life, right? And so your generation is easy to cut and leave. Now, the business thing, I think if you both mature emotionally, which obviously they're not, you can still have the business and be divorced, because there's a bottom line is to make money, business to make money, so you can survive and live and all that stuff. So, I mean, I don't see why. Eric says, no, split the business, get some counseling, problem solved. I guess, because they can't get along, obviously. What do you think, Miika?
They may have been married for 28 years, but trust me, this is not the first. She didn't see this 15 months ago. This problem has been apparent. This childhood trauma has been apparent a long time ago. I always say childhood trauma doesn't wait to rear its head until you're married for 15, 20 years. You've seen this when we were dating. And that's why with me, as I date and, talk to different guys, one of the first questions I say is, what are your feelings with counseling? Or would you ever go through counseling? Because even if you don't know or you don't experience problems from childhood trauma, they're still there. They're going to come out
right
one way or the other. So I think this is something that I think it's something that we should, as dating adults and just people, period, talk about counseling. Make sure this it's not a difficult topic to talk about and go from there. And for me, 28 years is a long time, y'all. I hate that. That is a long time. But what I'm not going to do is be disrespected and have to wait around. So,
yeah. He's living with them a garden to a HOE. You living with them.
You don't. That means you don't want me. So I'm gonna have to do what's best for me and get out.
Eric says, correct, Miika. Agreed. She has been overlooking issues from the beginning. Okay, Kim, I want to hear your opinion because I want to add a different side to this.
I think that because it doesn't sound like they're engaged in in a relationship anymore. It's just about the business. Because I think she wants to move on with her life, but it's very hard when you're connected in business. Like you said, it's about making money. You know what I'm saying? So that's a hard thing to let go of. Yeah, I mean, we're separated. You went your way, I went my way, but now we're trying to come together with this business. But you hate me. You don't like me. How are we going to make this business work? You don't even like me, so we can't even make this business work. I think she should cut her losses. I think she needs to split up the business. I think she needs to go her way, and I think he needs to go his way. I think she needs to pray for him, and hopefully he'll get counseling. Hopefully he will get healed or whatever the brother needs, and she'll find whatever she needs of why she is accepting it. Accepting him being mean to her. He's being mean to me.
Okay.
Come on.
She's on my nerves. Let me tell you why she's on my nerves, guys. There is no self-awareness about what the hell she contributed to this man acting this way. They both contributed. Any marriage that ends, you may be the one person that may be that adds the most, but you've added something too. So, sister girl,
she ain't telling the whole story. She's not telling the whole story.
She's
not. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Can we never do? Because either you're the victim or you're the victor in these stories.
Exactly.
And I'm going to choose the victim.
Right. That's why we cannot grow and move forward and learn from situations, because we cannot look at ourselves honestly and say, you know what? I was not good. I was too mouthy. I was disrespectful. I was all these things. And so what happens, we get into these other relationships and we do the same thing we did in the first because we don't see ourselves. I didn't do anything wrong. I was a good wife. He cheated. He's living with a woman. He won't go back to the camper with me. So, and you got adult kids, ma'am. What you going to be discussing with this grown man about your adult children? They should be taking care of
Exactly.
They're
themselves.
grown.
They're grown.
So that's just an excuse. I want to know, ma'am, what did you do? What did you contribute? This man wants to have, okay, I shouldn't cuss. He wants to have nothing to do with you. It's like he finds her repulsive. Not to say that he hasn't contributed,
Exactly.
but what have you done? You have said nothing but pointed blame and fingers. I want to know what she did.
Yeah, exactly.
And he was probably waiting for those kids to get of adult age to get the out of there.
Girl couldn't
Exactly.
wait. But I'd like to know how old the kids are because if they're together for 28 years, normally, you have kids maybe in 4 years or whatever. So I'm like, and then
Girl, they may be 19, 21, 22, grown enough for him to not have to pay child support and get on.
yeah, and the thing of what I noticed, like even in my life, I couldn't move forward until I picked myself apart to say, okay,
Yeah.
what was it that you did, Rabia? How did you do it? Is it something you want to repeat? And if it's something you don't want to repeat, you need to go get help and figure out who the hell you are. Why do you do the things you do? Go back to your foundation. And it really sounds like she has not done done no work. So I'm not sure why you're so confused. Should we split the business and let him see what life is really like without me?
And then she's
I
begging
think he
you.
knows. He got a hole in his camper.
Right.
What?
She's like, come away with me. Come away with me for the weekend. Let's reconnect.
Baby, we're not going to no camp.
No.
Because are you having unprotected sex with that woman, baby?
I'm
Because
sure if you living with her, I'm sure it's unprotected.
I'm sure it's unprotected.
if you notice, I'm all about disease here. Yes, it's always in the
Baby,
forefront of
me
my
too.
mind.
Me too. We're not
Yes,
doing it.
ma'am. You're not gonna mess up my pH. No, you're not. Eric says Amos 3:3. If they can't agree in simply communicating, how in the world can or should they remain tied in any way?
Come on.
Facts.
Exactly.
Facts. So I don't think it's a hard decision. And clearly, well, it's not hard to us because, well, we're not in the situation, of course. It's
Right.
always easy to see somebody else's situation. So Kim, your advice to her would be what? To just leave.
To just leave. Cut your losses. Cut your losses. Split up the business. Go your way. Let him go his way. Let him go his way. He wants to go his own way. He's connected to you only through this business. That's
right.
the only way he's connected to you.
Hey Ben.
Cut your losses. And I know I have friends that have been divorced and they are still connected to the guy because they have adult children. So they see him, when they go to parties and things like this. And so they're still kind of connected that way. It's like, cut your losses, man. Stop dreaming. Stop dreaming of what could be or what could happen,
Yeah, Eric says, yes, Robbie, what happened to make him loathe you? Why does he hate you so much? Probably because she was running her mouth and talking crazy. Because see what people don't understand.
Or she cheated on him and she doesn't want to say it.
Baby.
Come on.
But you know what? No,
Or she should have never married him and married him anyway.
In the first place.
Bam. Exactly.
You know what though? A lot of times a woman doesn't even have to cheat. All you can do is run this thing right here. Be disrespectful. Oh, they out of there. That's all.
My brother tells me all the time. He said, once you don't respect a man, they're out. Mentally, physically, they're out of the game. So that disrespect, and that happens with our mouth. I can cut people with my mouth in about 2 minutes. And I'll have to go to myself and say, did you have to say it like that?
Sometimes you do, but I do that with females. Especially them females in my culture.
Yeah.
Because you know, Miika, they be saying some slick shit. And then you just got to come out.
I've experienced it with a couple people in my life. I'm like,
exactly. They too, yeah. But like, even like with my son, I am careful on the way I talk to him because like I reprimand him because he's a male. The reason I do that is because he is surrounded by all these women now. He has his sisters and me. And even the way they talk to him, I had to tell him, hey, clean that up. But it's not that he's allowed to talk to them crazy either. You understand what I'm saying? And this is where it starts, from the house, from here. Otherwise, he's going to accept anything. Hi, Brian. I
Hey.
remember my youngest brother, was dating this girl, and she slapped the taste out of his mouth. And he stood there like a big ass dummy, which I understand he couldn't do anything. But baby, you got sisters. Why didn't you let us know?
I ain't gonna lie.
I can't see nobody slapping you, CJ. CJ, I can't see nobody slapping you, CJ.
I love my women. I love my queens. I've never put a hand on any woman.
But
I don't know. In public, you just slap me like that. You know what? Hey, you know what? These hands are rated E for everybody. I really don't give a damn because I'm gonna tell you something. No. Hold on, right quick. If a woman sees, because I mean, let's keep it true, right? Most women are not gonna just hit their man upside the head, right? Mm-hmm. Like that's not gonna happen. So if you ever feel to a point that you want to hit me, that means you like really don't care about me like that. You must think of me poorly that I ain't gonna do nothing. And let me tell you, if you hit me, damn it, I'm throwing this thing back like cartoonishly, like Papa the Sailor.
Wow.
I show, you know what I'm saying? Now, but but I say that respectfully, but truthfully, that woman that was for your son, that and like she crossed a level of disrespect we could never go back to. Because I guarantee you hit me once, all I'm gonna keep thinking about is, girl, you really hit me.
Well, when you gonna hit me again?
Like, hey, Miika, not with me here. Hey, you be worried about when I'm gonna hit you again.
Right.
Shit.
No, just leave, CJ. Just leave.
So, go. Because especially if her name is Becky, she's calling the popo, and you can be gone, black man.
Right. Hey, see, that's why I said.
But a black woman gonna call the police too, though.
Right. But hold on, but Miika, this is for you because I know you're dating. Let that brother be a brother. Don't let him be. You know what I'm saying. From the other Caucasian population. Hey, people there. You know what I'm saying.
Taking it back to the topic, I am self-aware and know that I need.
There we go.
Thank you.
Yes, Lord. Hey, yes, Lord.
So and I am, and you don't ever have to worry about me putting my hands on.
Thank you, because we know better.
Yeah.
Because who's on my daddy and my brother gonna clock me first? Why you hit him?
Right.
You know better.
Eric says facts. Who won't tolerate disrespect? His name rhymes with Kerry K. I feel you. What? Oh my gosh. Being slapped and disrespected like that before. I took it. All I could do is leave. Shaking my head.
That's
all you can do.
Eric, you are such a grown man, bro. Because see, I would have went to jail. Because I would have. What?
Let's see.
Self-control.
Self-control. Let me tell you
self-control, self-awareness.
Right. You got to You got to look at the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Because your name will be tarnished forever. You're gonna have a felony, and let me tell you, woman's tears, white woman's tears, will send your ass to jail. That's real. Especially because you like this. You like this. You told us already. So
that is a lie. What's my if it ain't black, it can't crack. I'm trying to tell you. You see what I'm saying? That ain't what? I would never. You would never see me on Facebook with a white woman. Never. Don't even.
Joking. I was just joking.
Okay, I was about to say, never.
That's Brian says that's why I teach my daughter how to handle herself in emotional situations. So I won't have to kill someone's son, and I get that. We need to, and it's true. We need to train our daughters, and I say train because it's training, and our sons.
Yeah,
and we live in a time where we're going to have to teach our black sons to walk away. If you want to live, you're going to have to walk away and let your mama and your sister take care of her. Okay.
Hey,
if you want to live. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? That's absolutely facts. And I agree with Brian, but it's like you definitely have to teach that, your daughter about self-control, because I'm going to keep it a trill. I done experienced that in my family. I've done seen women go upside my cousins and males' hands and my uncles, and they hit them back. That's exposed to me. Now, I wouldn't do nothing like that because they're not gonna do me like that. You see what I'm saying? It's a respect thing. However, everybody, oh well, you should. You're right. I do not condone in a man ever getting into any physical altercation. You never gonna hear me say that's okay, because it's not. But you have people that got a loose screw, that all it takes is that one incident and he lose control. And now I have a son. So if I had a daughter, I would tell her the exact same. I say, hey, baby girl, if you get mad, you need to leave too. Because just like how everybody said the man need to leave, baby girl, if you feel like you want to put your hands, you need to leave, because I'm not going to be there to protect you. Your brother's not going to be there to protect you. You're going to be at his mercy. So let's not. So let's just not keep our hands on the. Let's not. If you get real mad, hell, go in the other room. Y'all separate. But that whole, when it get physical,
but
with the blurry line, like, you see.
But that comes from being self-aware as well. Like, if you know that your temper is bad, if you know that you can't control yourself in specific situations, you need to be able to get up out of there. But you also need to have a circle of people that make sure that you are, that you're self-aware. In this situation, you do this. In this situation, you do that. And I'm be real with you, CJ. I have to be coached up in my young 20s. Of different situations and things to do, because emotions, like in the movie, we are emotional creatures. So you have to be able to do what is needed in a certain situation without, feeling like I don't want to be a punk, or he's not going to talk to me like that.
Right.
Go home, be quiet, do your thing.
Facts. You said it, Miika.
And all of that stems from some sort of trauma that you went through growing up.
That's true.
Yeah,
I believe a lot of things stems from trauma, but we can't keep blaming the trauma. At some point,
well, not blaming the trauma, but recognizing that is the trauma, and this is why you're acting. Because when you act a certain way that is
irrational,
irrational, right? Exactly. Then you have to look back and say, okay, why did I act this way in this instance? And it's like Miika said, you get that self-awareness, you go back and you look, okay, this is the reason why I have such an issue with people not saying, how can I say this?
Just say it.
Something small that would not irritate someone else. It's like having that offense on you all the time. Every moment you're offended by everything. It's like, okay, come on. You can't.
And don't want to be around you either, because you're always offended by every damn thing. Like, go to therapy, baby.
You got to find out where that offense occurred. Why did that happen? Go back, find out why. Get healing.
People don't do that. We want a Band-Aid fix. We want to cover it, and so you never get to the roots because it hurts. Going through therapy, going through healing doesn't feel good. And what people fail to realize and remember is that even if you heal from something and you overcame something, sometimes those feelings come back. Doesn't mean you're still unhealed. It just means you had that feeling, and what you got to do is sit in it. You don't have to do anything. We don't want to feel bad. We want to feel good all the time, but that's not reality. As long as you
sit in it,
your trauma will come back. Those feelings will come back. And then it's like, what do you do with it? Let me read some comments. Eric says, I don't know how you said it. How you said it?
Ha.
Okay.
Ha.
That's anyway. You would handle it better than that, CJ. I agree with, because you know what? You're surrounded now by great people, great men teach you not to put your hands.
You know what? Okay. That wouldn't have.
Yes, you will.
Better hope it don't happen here. I ain't gonna be on BS3 shit. That's all I'm saying.
Eric said exactly, Brian. Same instruction to my daughters. And a Facebook user, whoever you are, a Facebook user, they said in the building. I don't know who that is. But anyway. I just feel, Kim, this childhood trauma, because we've all come back. And when you're in a relationship, your man or woman is gonna get tired of hearing about that shit. Well, happened in my childhood, and so now we're projecting on them. We're being disrespectful. Oh, you made me feel this way, and we're pointing fingers. Just like this woman keeps pointing fingers instead of saying, you know what? When we first got married, I did this, and that triggered him, or
Yes,
whatever. Not
exactly.
saying that. Oh, it's Justin. Not saying that
Hey, just
What
it's
up,
right that
Justin?
you're with another woman.
Boy,
Okay.
my bad. I'm sorry, my bad. I'm my bad. Hey, man, that's my boy right there, man.
Because if he wants to live with another woman, then he needs to leave this woman.
you
Yeah.
need to go be with her.
Thank you. But it's so in the open, though. He's living with this woman, and you know about it. That means he doesn't
He doesn't have
respect you.
to
He
do
does not
anything.
honor you. He don't give a damn. Like he's like
And you
fucking.
commented on their relationship. And she commented on their
Oh,
relationship.
yeah, I saw that. Well, he's not doing that for her. How you know, baby? How you in? What you're having a threesome? What is this? Are you a polygamist? How you know?
He coming back in line
polyamorous?
to her. He coming back in line to her about what they're doing in that
Oh,
relationship to
you're
make her feel a
right.
little better.
You're
Mm.
right. And they could be still sleeping together. They don't say that though, because you can
I
tell
bet,
they
I
Facts.
just
bet, I bet she is still
Facts.
sleeping with him. I bet she is. She
And
didn't
then
tell that part of the story.
she sure did not.
Mm.
Did you notice that he says there's regrets. She's saying now that he said he wished things didn't get to this point. Why do you have regrets if you're with another woman though? I think sometimes people are too much in their emotions and they can't separate the emotion from. Because I'm thinking about the business, right? If this is a lucrative business, why can't you put that aside? I mean, you know, he's living with a woman. You don't know like he's hiding it from you.
But see, but this is the thing, and I keep saying, business and relationships, it just don't go well. That's like, I mean, that's damn near, when the coworkers sleeping with each other, like that just don't mix. It don't go well because you see how they have to constantly keep seeing each other, and obviously he don't want to see her ass no more. So that's why I'm saying, and maybe he regrets about the business and about, he was like, damn, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we shouldn't have got to this point because now I have to deal with you for the sake of our business. But see, but that's what I'm saying. Business and relationships, they're just not a thing. Me personally, I wouldn't do that because you're jeopardizing your business and you're also jeopardizing your feelings as well. I'm pretty sure. I mean, on an emotional aspect, she probably don't feel good. She probably got to keep dealing, and vice versa. That's why, I'm never in agreements with the whole, relationship slash business, because obviously you got to keep dealing with them for the sake of your business. But just like everybody's saying, obviously cut your losses. I mean, hell, don't be showing up to work depressed and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right?
exactly, yeah. So go ahead and cut your losses. But obviously, you see, it's harder for the art of for the other party. And trust me, I feel like we've all been there to where somebody has moved on and you haven't. You're kind of, well, let me not say for all y'all. Hell, maybe y'all haven't because y'all lost some players in y'all own way. But I've definitely felt like that. To where somebody done moved on, and I'm like, damn, I'm like, damn, we could have had it all. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, but that's obviously what she's going through. So that's why, choose wisely before mixing in a business and a relationship. And just like how Miika said, this obviously wasn't the first time. You've been new what he been on. You've been kind of known. So just,
And,
But think
and
about
to
it.
me, I think it's simple, but it's complex, but it's simple.
Right.
Buy
Yeah.
her out of the business. If you want to keep the business, buy her out. If it's y'all's business together, because if me and my husband, if we're in a healthy relationship and we're married, I'm gonna go ahead. I wouldn't mind having a business with him. Now, if things go, if we split and things don't go as planned, you're gonna have to buy me out of this, or I'm gonna have to buy you out, whatever the case may be. But she's not
Oh,
ready to do that because she still wants another way to hold on to this man,
Exactly.
the adult
That's
kids
yeah,
and the business.
Yeah.
yeah.
exactly what it is. So she's holding on to anything. She's using the adult kids. These are grown. Bye, sweetheart.
I
Bye.
know, but she
Like,
did mention her adult kids are in the business with them. So they're a part of the business. Like it's a
Okay,
sounds like
so
it's a
then let
family
them run their
business.
daddy's half. Then let them run daddy's
That's
half.
that's what I'm
Give him that.
saying.
Yeah.
I
Uh,
mean,
No,
what?
so I mean, no. So I was gonna say, and this is why I say with the whole business and whole working, right? So just imagine, and let's just keep it on like the everyday level. I don't know where everybody works. You know, I'm gonna just use Miika because she like a teacher. I'm sorry, she's an administrator, and I know how administrators get down. I know how they get down, right? But let's say, you know what I'm saying, you and such and such are like dealing with each other low key, whatever, and then y'all, y'all get married or whatever, and but you guys are in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
right? And relationship don't work out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now you gotta see him every time, from 7:45 to 4 or whenever. But you see what I'm saying? You had to keep seeing him. And that's why I'm saying, that whole business and relationship aspect, it doesn't go all the way for this reason right here, because you constantly have to keep seeing the person that's been causing you either all this pain. Okay, we'll say this. You're emotionally attached to somebody that is not emotionally attached to you, and that hurts. Trust me. I've been through that hell. But you see, had you just maybe chilled out, had you
Mm-hmm.
just maybe, not go that far, maybe actually establish what the relationship is, because the relationship started on rocky waters before it was ever solid. So had that happened first off, then maybe I would have been good. But unfortunately, I felt like y'all started off a little rocky. Now y'all in business together. Now every time the meetings come around, you like, damn, I can't stand this motherfucker. And then she like, hey, that's my man's. Like every time she see you, you know what I'm saying? She like, hey, you see what I'm saying? So
But
that's,
I think with that along with self-awareness comes maturity. So if you're mature enough to be in a business together, you have to be aware that it may not work out. This can
Yeah.
be in a business relationship. This can be
Yeah.
if we at school, if we're two teachers date, if we at the company at a Fortune 500 company date. I need to be aware that if this doesn't work out, I need to be mature enough to see this man every day
Exactly.
and
or
you know
this
what?
woman every day.
But I bet
Exactly.
you though, if there wasn't a woman involved, she would be cool with running their business for him. But
Yeah.
because it's somebody else, and if let me tell you what, pride is a mother sucker.
Ain't
That
it?
is, because if it was me, I'd be like, no. If that HOE is still there, I ain't doing shit. But since you don't have somebody else,
Hey, we petty. Hey, I like it. I'm like, hey, I
yes.
ain't doing shit. I'm like, hell
Listen.
no.
So Egg says yes, Rabia. She's excluding information, which makes me leery of what she's saying altogether. Absolutely. And Justin says this thing, got to be able to be an adult about it. Absolutely. You got to look at the bigger picture. You got to take your feelings out of it. And sometimes, and of course, not sometimes, it's not easy because you want to spaz every damn day. Now, to your point, CJ, you said their marriage started rocky. We don't know that because she's left out lots of information.
That's
It
what I'm
could be
saying. Yeah.
it could be a great relationship when it started, but she did not know how to shut this hole in her face. A lot of times it comes to I'm telling you, that mouth, that tongue that has no bone could ruin everything because at that
What?
time you just, girl, it's bad. And
Do you
as
not?
women, if we want
Yeah.
to tear something apart, we will tear it down because we
You
observe things. We know you from the head to the toe. When you know your man, you know your man. There's a lot of stuff we don't say,
facts.
baby.
Facts. Y'all spare us. And no, hey, you. I dare any man in the comment section to tell you that a woman can't tear you down. When I tell you, when she get as
Mhm.
God forbid she make more than you, or not even, it ain't gotta be to make more than you, bro. It could be whatever. She will tear you down, and you just be like, well, damn, okay, well, shit, you ain't have to go that hard. Yeah, we were just shit. We had like a little disagreement, and you see how it got turned up, and
Yeah.
that, that's facts. Trust me.
So
Trust me.
it could be that.
Facts.
I think because most men are not going to deal with cheating. They're not.
No, no.
Hell
No. So if
no.
she
What the
cheated, you
hell?
probably would have left him. Ain't no man going to say, okay, I'll give you another chance. And if he does, that shit's not going to work nowhere.
He's
It's just
not.
a
He's
matter
not
of
gonna
time.
be.
I have known so many men that wives have cheated and they have stayed in the relationship.
I don't know what.
Bring them to the
Yes.
show.
Wait,
Bring
Yes.
them to the show so I can charge them up.
Yes.
Bring them to the show. I will charge. Oh
I
my
have,
lord.
I have a question, Kim. How is it working?
They're doing good. Well, one, they're not doing good
Maybe.
because he can't get past her infidelity. He really cannot get past it. And they are having a really tough time. The other relationship, they're doing great. They're doing wonderful. They are doing
Really? I am.
better than they have ever done before.
Well, I
Yes.
know of one, but that's rare. I know of one, but that's very. I know the one we talking about. That is very rare.
No,
That's
but I know
like
another
for
one.
most
Yes.
men.
And
I mean,
he
that's-
walked in on her cheating and stayed. Yes. And yes, he is a brother. Yes.
Hell nah.
She is not. She's white. But he stayed. But he's having a hard time with infidelity though.
No,
Imagine. All I'm gonna imagine is how homeboy had my shawty flipped, grabbing her hair on her. That's all I'm gonna imagine when I see her. Are you kidding me? And he's black. Hold on. Like black or like light skin black?
No, like black. And I asked him. I said,
my dark skin brother. All my dark skin brothers take an L.
When I was talking to him, I told him, I said, you're gonna have to try and get past it if you really want your relationship to work. And he said, I keep imagining it in my mind, and it's really hard for me.
Oh my God.
But wait, did he cheat on her though?
Yes.
That's why.
Okay.
But see, now that's a tit for tat now. Like, yeah, I don't.
Yeah, who's gonna cheat next?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, no cap. If I cheat on a girl, I can't, because I what's not gonna happen is I walk in and homeboy got your shit cracked. That ain't happening. No, Kim, hold on. So you telling me? So he walked in like he opened the door on some what's that song? R. Kelly, Trapped in the Closet, or is
That's
it?
what it sounds like, CJ.
No, the Isley brothers. What the hell is going on between my like? Are you? And he stayed.
Yeah.
He's black.
Yes, he stayed.
So bring
That's what happened. That's exactly what
him on
happened.
the show.
Yeah.
Because I got questions. Because
He's not gonna come on the show.
He ain't.
Because
He ain't
of
showing his face.
Guys
baby.
like you, CJ. He's not coming on the show.
Oh, he getting charged up. He come on. Hey, God forbid he come on elevate me and Justin charging his ass up. Hey,
Well, my cousin would charge him up. That's your
Justin,
perspective, and not every guy's perspective, though.
Yeah.
You know what?
That's
No. Hold on. So I'm gonna say this, right? You're right. That is my perspective. However, that's the majority of and this is real talk. We are weak when it comes to that. Especially, you said he walked in and she was getting her shit. But oh my, you talking about? I would have lost my damn mind. Like it wouldn't have. Hold on, like real talk, the male ego is so fragile because I guarantee you know what? That could have never happened to me. That's all I'm saying. That could have never happened to me. No way, no how. You.
Okay, we hear you, sir. You would have, yeah. Leave it.
They're trying to make it work. They're trying to make it work. So
Brian says, I like
Very
Kim
true.
know a few, but it's just because the men cheated, and then they cheated as well. So basically,
Yeah.
there
Well,
was
that's
a tit for tat.
different.
yeah.
There was a tit for tat. No, but how was it? Don't get me started.
No.
Brian says, I apologize for misspelling Kim. Eric says, anyone without a healthy emotional quotient can be toxic and destructive with their words and communication. Hurt people. Absolutely. Keisha Walker says, hi, guys.
Hey,
Hell.
And then Eric said he stayed because she was just getting her lick back. That changes the game on his decision. Oh, wow.
Hey, that's low key player. That's player.
That's probably it.
CJ, you need to be quiet. Keisha says, remember the story you told us about you getting duped?
Yeah,
I
did. No, first off, I didn't walk in on her getting her shit clapped. Okay, so so whatever she did, I was on the other side of the country while she was getting her shit slammed. So, but I left. I would have never stayed for that. I would have never, you know what, Keisha, don't make, all right. Hey, you know, hey, hold on, talk about me. Keisha got her show coming up. Oh, I'm coming up on there. I'm spilling. I believe.
I
Yeah.
love Keisha Walker. Girl, you funny. She said, I believe in supporting my man in everything he does. Hell, if he cheats, I'm a cheat back.
Hey, but that's player. But hold on. But hey, but that's player and low key. When you play that game, you gotta take your L's too, and that's a fact. And that's something I believe in. If you want to make that move, exactly. No, obviously, but I'm just saying.
The simple solution is not cheating.
I know, but I'm just saying, you know, you just gotta keep it playing. Hey, if you decide to dig, you know what I'm saying? So you can't blame her.
Brian says it's a gang of dudes that will take that woman back. Love is powerful. Most guys love just as hard as women. They just get physical when they get hurt back. Wow.
Yeah, well, I must not be that part of you because you.
Yeah,
Especially. Hey, especially just no. It's just the walk in part. Like like every time, like let's say I come home and you washing the dishes, I'm gonna be like, is that where he cracked your shit at? While you was washing dishes, he just had just bust your shit wide open. Yeah, no, I can't.
Yeah, that's why you leave. Because
that's why you leave.
Right, but you know
you're self-aware enough to know that if a woman cheated on you, you need to get up out of the relationship.
Yeah, because
but according to but I was gonna say, but according to some people, maybe I'm not mentally mature. But you know about hold on, but see, here's my problem though. People are confusing maturity for your self-worth. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, people be, oh, well, you're not mature enough because what? This ain't got nothing to do with maturity. You broke a bond. You broke something that can't be broken back. So it's a done deal. But hey, according to some people, maybe I might not be mentally mature. And you right, I ain't mentally mature. Hell, because every time you watching this, I'm just be looking at you like.
No, I hear what you're saying because sometimes people think that if you forgive somebody, you should actually take them back. No, forgiveness does not mean reconnection. And that's where people get it messed up. Yeah. Because my ex-husband said that I have a bad, hard heart and I'm unforgiving because I didn't take his ass back. No, sir. I don't hate you. I just was done. It's that simple. Like you talked about self-worth and self-value and all that stuff. When you start really loving yourself and really looking at your value, and for me, I was thinking about like my value, my Christ-like value, what God did for me. God didn't want his daughter to be abused. God doesn't want his daughters or his sons to be cheated on.
Exactly.
Because if you're going to be tormented because somebody cheated on you, I would say take your ass and leave.
Yeah. Please. Yeah. Just
you can't just take it. And then not only do you think about, are they going to do it again? Like you were saying, you walk in the house, you have these thoughts. If they go to Walmart, you're going to have, like anything. Who wants to live that life where you have this constant war inside yourself? No. I know I wouldn't do it.
Yeah. If someone's cheated on you and you have to have them on GPS, where they are at all times. Call them every 10 minutes. Like, where are you? You're on your way home. I don't see there's traffic. Where are you?
Hey, I'm in Kroger. I'm just in Kroger getting milk. Like, I don't want to be in a situation where I got to explain myself. Like, I have a friend. Okay, let me tell you about her. Love her. I hope she's not watching. But if you are, girl, I ain't saying your name. Okay. Anyway, she moved to a whole different state, right? She comes back to Dallas to visit, and so we go to dinner. So she told me about a guy, and because she moved very suddenly, and she was like, hey, do you mind if I FaceTime him? I'm like, what you FaceTiming him for? She was like, well, he's been in relationships where he's been cheated on. I just wanted to make sure that he knows that I'm with you. I was like, okay. Okay? No, I'm not kidding. Listen, we in the restaurant, we were at Gloria's actually. She FaceTimes him. Hey, babe, this is Rabia. What's her name? Huh? Okay, so we done with dinner. Then we go to Tiff's Treats. Why does she FaceTime this ninja again? I told her, baby, you're doing too much. you did you cheat on him? I asked her. She said no. So you not paying the price for whatever he's had in the past. If you're gonna work that much hard, you need to let him heal and leave him where he's at, because that's too
Yeah,
freaking.
exactly. That's too
Facts,
much.
nah, facts,
What
facts,
I'm not
facts,
what I'm not doing is getting a part-time job,
I'm not.
because that's a
facts,
part-time job.
No, I'm
I'm
a
facts.
not
sound like
chasing no man. I'm not putting none on his car. I'm not going through phones. People might say, "Girl, you better go." I'm not doing none of that.
Nope.
I'm not
and
getting
that's
a part-time job doing. Yeah, if a man is cheating, it will be exposed.
thank you.
I
Thanks,
don't.
Jules.
I'm not doing any of that. So if you're gonna be with me, I'm not looking through your phone. I'm not chasing you. I'm not
No.
calling you see if you're at Kroger. I'm not looking at your mouth. I know people who do that. Have fun, sis. But
That's too much. That's too much work. I'm
that's
not
too much
doing.
work. And a part-time job I get, it'll give me some money, not misery. Get out of here with that.
Okay, let
Yeah,
me read
I
some
can do it.
comments. Brian says, sounds good. I've seen both men and women be used and abused. Yeah. Keisha says, I love Keisha. If he cheats, I swear I'm rocking his shit. Brian says physically and emotionally. And then Natalie, Natasha Marie says, when you find your value, what you once tolerated will never be tolerated.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Facts.
Loving your player, you is the most important thing. Absolutely. Y'all, let me tell you, when you actually look at yourself and you like accept and love all the ugly parts and broken parts of yourself, you don't give a shit, honestly. Like you may feel a certain way, but it doesn't override your sensibility or make you move emotionally, because you know your worth. Like you're not dealing with that shit again. Like if I see somebody and they talk a certain way to me, I already know I'm gonna stay high crunk. So I
Yeah.
can't deal with you. So that means that my mouth's gonna be real slick. I won't even try to conceal my mouth. I'll just be talking straight shit. And so what's gonna happen? It's gonna be like this, because at that point I don't respect you, because you make me feel that way, and now I feel like I have to defend myself. Yeah, it ain't gonna work. Mm-mm. But my friend, I was like, how is this relationship working? Eric says broken trust is just too damn hard to completely repair. Once broken, it will never be the same. I agree, especially when you choose to remain. And that's the thing, especially for women, if you choose to remain in a relationship, you can't keep bringing the shit up.
You can't.
You can.
You cannot keep
Oh
bringing
my
it up.
god.
Like you
Every
need
time.
but that's what we do, because you may wear certain cologne, or maybe your lips looking too greasy, maybe you put some chapstick on. Who you
Did
looking
you
at that for, sir?
That's what I'm
did you do
saying.
that for her? Man,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't stand something like that.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
You talking about like that's another repercussion after you do cheat. Cause trust, I've been in that situation. Oh, so did you get that fresh cut from me?
But
Damn,
TJ,
I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm
at
like,
this
damn.
time in my 30s, I'm self-aware enough to know I can't deal with cheating, because I know it's going to play a mental game with me. So I need to make the choice to get out or not talk about it ever again. We go through counseling, or we can go through counseling for it, or I need to get out, because I'm not going to drive myself crazy, because that eventually starts playing with your mental. It starts playing with your physical. You're not sleeping. Oh, he out of the club. Nope, not doing it. Either we in or we out.
Right. There's no halfway. Mm-mm.
No.
Said you can start anew, but what you have will not be the same as what you had before, right? You
Right.
basically are starting a whole new relationship. Yeah, go on and be with Bob. Bob, yeah, you do better with Bob. Keisha says, I dated a serial cheater. Then he found out
Yeah.
to work for FedEx, was trying to get up all of
Well,
get up.
that's the problem. You start at FedEx, all them niggas be cheating. The hell?
I walked to
They
the
got
store
good
that was
benefits,
literally
though.
right across the street. He felt like I was gone too far, too long. So he came looking for me. He saw a FedEx truck,
Mika, how you
driving
know?
away. He chased the truck to the stoplight and saw it wasn't a guy and was embarrassed. Hashtag dumbass. Listen, and that's the thing
I
too.
mean,
In those situations, the enemy is going to play with your mind, because this battlefield right here, everything's gonna look like cheating. Start, baby, start over. Just move on, go on.
wait,
Now,
It's
hold
now
okay.
on.
I have a girlfriend who she's divorced. She's been divorced for a while. So, but she's very self-aware.
Yeah.
So every guy she's dated, I think she's like dated maybe 3 guys, like, went out on dates, but they all tell her your bar is too high. I'm like,
Child.
I mean, well, what was specifically
Child.
like her bar though?
Yeah. What is she
Child.
specifically looking for?
she wants to date. She wanted to date, find a nice guy to date.
Right.
But like she went out on a date with one guy and he was like, I don't have insurance for my car. And she was like, okay. All right. No, this ain't the man.
Yes,
for
no,
me.
no, no,
That's
no.
minimum.
No.
Oh shit, man.
That's not high standards. Girl, no.
And she's
I
like,
don't know.
no,
That's when
this
you
is
know
not the
she
guy
wants.
for me. And then one
And
guy
this-
was like, I want to kiss you and I want to go to bed with you. She was like, I don't
Bro.
have sex on the first date. And he was like,
Okay,
your standards are too high.
No, he full of shit.
Okay, so
Kim,
see,
it's
okay,
real.
that's different.
It's
That's
real.
different.
It's
Yeah.
real. You know how many times I've been told, like when I'm talking about bare minimum ish, oh, that's a lot. To pay your bills every month.
Really?
I know that's basic. Come on now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Oh, that's a lot. To go on date nights? Baby, they do. Eric.
Hey, Kim. So, did they ever tell you? So your friend or whoever, did she tell you how such and such was getting folded? Like, what position she was getting folded in? Because it makes a difference, because if she had her shit all the way.
What?
Oh, are you talking about the guy who found
Yes.
Yeah. So did she tell you like what exactly position that they like had them in?
I mean, do you want to know?
I guess yes. Now I want to know.
No, I mean, well, because I'm thinking, because if it was one of those moves to where he had her shit, wasn't it he, right? It was
she was actually giving him a BJ.
No! Yeah, hell no. That would have broke me. I would have been out here, bro. And you know what's crazy? But it's like,
God.
oh my God, she still
my
kisses
God,
him
my
on
head
the cheek. Good man, hell no. You talking about? I would have.
He said, CJ, dude, don't do your hands like that no more.
Because he is freaking out.
He just left. He left. He didn't stay for them. He just he closed the door and left.
Hilarious.
But Esther, did he come back in the house like after she was? Never mind.
He stayed, CJ. That's what.
Nope.
He stayed.
Oh my God, that's
He
wild.
stayed. He could have came
Kim,
back to the house the next day. It doesn't change. He stayed.
Kim, are we thinking about the same person or am I wrong?
No, we're talking about someone entirely different. Yeah.
I'm about to say, girl.
No,
girl.
this wasn't. No, this was
Okay.
someone else.
Man, hell no, bro. Yeah, that shit. Nah.
That's too much. Brian says this guy. Yeah, I know. Put that gold cup down, please, for the love of God.
No, I just needed to know. I just need to know. Keisha, I'm saying, man, and y'all know. Never mind. I ain't.
Apparently, Keisha, that's what happened, sister.
Damn, she was.
But
They're
Kim,
trying to work it out. They're trying.
so how long have they been trying to work this out? Like, how long have they been trying? Like
A year since it happened.
Did this happen recently? During COVID?
Yes.
Some COVID top. Oh,
She
my
got
goodness.
home. She got
my
tired.
goodness.
She got tired
Oh.
of being at the house.
Eric said, I agree with CJ though. Conan see that.
Oh
I mean, you
my God, bro.
Yeah, he's having a hard time unseeing it.
You can't unsee that.
but you know,
On here. Christ. On Elevate. I mean, go ahead.
I mean, that's a lot though. I mean, I thought.
That's cold, Keisha. Hey, that's cold. What? Hold on.
Oh, she said, "Damn, let's go on for the sister."
Hold on. Well, to keep it player, if he did it first, then obviously, you gotta kind of keep it a trail. So if he did it first, I'm just saying when you play those type of games, either leave or expect. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what he was on, but like that's good Lord, he walked in the house. Oh my
Baby,
goodness.
I stopped playing tag long time ago. It's not tag,
Yeah,
you're it.
I mean,
Yeah.
like we too open.
Shit.
No, you know, and this show was about self-awareness, and self-awareness is about knowing yourself
Yes.
and your
I need to
environment,
pull one up
and
for the
knowing how
brother
to
for real.
function in an environment and to navigate. I mean, this, wow. I just can't imagine every day getting up every day, you know, like knowing somebody cheated. One day is a good day, the next day is not a good day.
Yep.
And I'm gonna wake up and look at this
Oh,
Negro next to me and think, you were with sister so and so.
I know.
Yes, that's
That's
hard.
horrible.
And
That's
then when
right.
they kiss
That's
you, you
hard.
think about that
That's
same
the
mouth they put on sister so and so. I don't think so.
No.
How? Eric, why are
Hey,
you sad right now?
no,
For that man.
cause he knows the pain. Cause we're both dudes, so we just imagine you see your old lady. You walk in the house, you had a hard day. The white man done cursed you out, probably done said, done called you the N-word 50 times behind your back. You working this slaving job, and you come home, and your sister, your black queen, is out here some old. You know what I'm saying? You just like, oh my goodness, man.
Okay,
Man,
guys, we at that time. So, you guys have any last thoughts? Kim, what are your final thoughts toward
get
this?
self-awareness. Get
I
it.
can't
Get it at
say it.
all costs. Get self-awareness. Get it at all costs. Get it. Everyone that's watching, take some
How do
time.
you get it though?
Meditate. I think you have to look at yourself. I
Okay.
think you have to look in the mirror and look at yourself. Look at yourself. Look at past patterns that you've been doing. Patterns.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Why have I been
Yo,
doing this?
I
Why?
gotta read this comment, guys. This is hilarious. Okay, Eric says, "Man, that's heavy on him. Believe me." But this is the comment that's hilarious. He can't forgive her. That's all right. It's not that she was teaching the dudes. Yeah. I bet if she was being intimate with a woman, he'd be quick to try to be the wow. That's true too, though, because that's most of. Okay, so before we get your last thought, CJ, what Keisha just said, would you be more open to that if that was the case?
you
Would that
know
be more
what?
be able to
Hold
forgive?
on.
You see what I'm
So I'm
saying?
gonna keep it. Hold on. So I'm gonna
Please say
keep it a
no.
trail. No,
Thank
no,
you,
hold
Kim.
on.
Thank
No,
you,
no,
Kim.
no. I'm gonna keep it a trail. I would feel even more disrespected, especially if I met you. So I'm gonna be like, I was so bad that it turned you gay. That's how bad you didn't want to be with
Okay.
me that you wanted to go to the other side.
Oh my God.
But obviously, yeah, it's the same result. No, I'ma still look at you like I can't believe you was out there carpet munching, dog. You was out there,
Okay, so
you know what I'm
it's all the way
saying?
around for you. Okay,
No, facts, real talk, real talk.
okay.
Hey, Eric, hey, my brother is really sad. He like, fuck, bro. Like this shit hard. Like,
That's terrible. Mika, what are your final thoughts? What do you think?
I think my final thoughts are simple. Self-awareness is the root of a lot of things: maturity, confidence, self-worth. So I think I'm with Kim. Get self-awareness at all costs, whether it's counseling, whether it's having a group of
Yes.
people that can support you and give you nothing but the truth, so that you are aware of some of the things that
Yes.
may be negative or not, or positive in your life, so that you can hone in on those. So get self-awareness at all costs.
Agreed. I think okay, Brian says if I walk in on my woman cheating, I'm gone, I'm gonna kill dude. Another day. Your chick tells me, but why you do it in my house, homie? You're right though. I mean, that's for me in my journey, self-awareness really helped me to be where I'm at mentally and emotionally today, but really checking myself first. I don't look at people and say, you made me do that. I don't look at my ex and say,
That's right.
well, you made me do that. Those days are
Yeah.
gone because if I
Exactly.
want to be a better wife to my husband when I get married again, I
Mhm.
can no longer say, because at some point he can get on my nerves too, right? And that's just life. Because remember, when you come together, it's two imperfect people coming together. So you may do something that bothers me, and if I react the way I acted to my ex, we don't even have a chance because I didn't work on those key things. And I think as adults, when we feel like it's too much, we need to be able to tell our partners, hey, time out. I need a moment. I need to take a drive down the street, or I need
Yep.
to, and really just be honest about where you at. And be vulnerable. That's the thing. We want to be like we're so hard, like it's this strong black woman. Be hard, take on anything. No, I'm gonna speak my truth and stand in my power. And if you don't like it, then maybe you're not for me because I'm your helpmate, right? And to me, it's just that simple, but we complicate it. So for this scenario, they just need to go on.
So I didn't get asked like my little final piece,
Oh, I thought you. Okay, my bad, CJ. What is your final piece, sir?
I mean, well, because you was asking me about the whole Keisha Walker situation, you took that like, no, that wasn't the moral of the story.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
No, we good, but no.
No, I want to hear your thoughts. You're right. So
No, I mean, so on a serious note, I agree with all three of my strong, beautiful black queens. One, two, and three. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Miika, I like I like what you did with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Excellent. Grace, I like the little swoop you did, and then with the earrings with the dashiki. That's really bringing it back home.
I'm representing
Kim,
my people.
Oh, hold on, Kim. I always love them. Hey, you always bring it with the hair. You can do the little hair shake. You know what I'm saying? I love those. My dark skinned sister, you feel me? But no, but on a serious note, so I seriously feel like, and I'll just give just some people some advice with everybody saying, the whole self-awareness. Most men want a woman that's kind of already been through those experiences in life, so you're the best one for him. And that's one of the things I look for. Not just me, but just not particularly me, but just like any other sensible man. They're looking for growth. They're looking to see what have you learned from these situations. Most men would want a woman that's been through terrible times. You tell them, you're like, damn, that's crazy. But have you learned from it? Yes. I'm not that same woman no more. Or same for the fellas out there. Most women, I'm pretty sure y'all want a man that's had those experiences. And when he gets to you, he's like, hey, look, I've learned my mistakes. I know what I've made. I have some stuff I need to work on. But me and you, can come together, and I know what's expected. You know what's expected. So that really goes a long way. Just looking in the mirror and just be like, hey, I've corrected myself to the best of my ability, and I'm ready to, start a relationship, an everlasting relationship with you.
That is so beautiful, that advice. I mean, you did that. You and that gold
Right?
cup.
Hey, right? Shit. Hey, I've been listening to Ivan too much, dog. Ivan got me speaking spiritual and you know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Okay.
Well, you in the right hands apparently, because you're talking some sense now, okay?
Exactly.
But all right, guys. I just want to thank you guys for being on the show this week. We appreciate you, Kim and I. Thank you so much, because you could have been doing anything else, but you chose to hang out with us. So we appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Guys, to the audience, we will see you guys next week. Have a wonderful week. Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Delayed.